Thank you for joining us today and for all that you do. Today's resource video from the Connecticut Pyramid Partnership will feature Elena Trueworthy, who is Connecticut's Head Start State Collaborative Office Director, and she will be speaking to us about the alignment of the Head Start framework and the pyramid model for social emotional development. Here's Elena.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elena Trueworthy. I'm Connecticut's Head Start State Collaboration Office Director. And I'm going to talk for a few minutes about how the Head Start Early Learning Outcomes Framework, or better known as the ELOF, and Pyramid align and support each other. My role is to work at the state level to facilitate partnerships with state agencies that provide services to benefit low-income children and their families, to ensure that Head Start programs and families have what they need to thrive. Head Start's a federally funded early childhood program that promotes school readiness of children ages birth to 5 from low-income families by supporting the development of the whole child and providing comprehensive services. This includes a focus on not just early learning, but also family support engagement and health, including nutrition and mental health for both the child and the family. In Connecticut, Head Start serves about 6,000 children and families per year. I'm also a member of Connecticut's Pyramid Leadership Team to help develop a statewide system for pyramid model implementation. Head Start, through the support of its training and technical assistance, has been active in promoting and supporting pyramid within Head Start programs and values being a partner in Connecticut's statewide planning and implementation of pyramid. Now, the ELOF is grounded in a comprehensive body of research about what young children should know and be able to do to succeed in school. The ELOF helps us understand what we should be doing to provide effective learning experiences that lead to outcomes. It's important to know that the framework is not to be used as a curriculum, an assessment, or a checklist. It is never to be used to conclude if a child has failed in any way or if a child is not ready to transition. The framework is organized into 5 elements: domains, subdomains, goals, developmental progressions, and indicators. And each of these elements are informed by research by being reasonably achievable, age appropriate, and aligned with kindergarten expectations. It's comprehensive, manageable, measurable, and inclusive. It's relevant for children from diverse linguistic, economic, and cultural backgrounds, and for children with disabilities. We know that every child has diverse strengths rooted in their family's culture, background, language, and beliefs. Learning environments must be responsive to welcome children from these diverse backgrounds. We need to use effective practices that build on the unique backgrounds and prior experiences of each child, with the understanding that sometimes the quality of their early experiences can vary dramatically, and this can influence their overall learning and development. Because of that, it is essential that programs identify the strengths and abilities of all their children. This ensures that learning opportunities are maximized and that all children are fully included in every experience and activity. For example, children with disabilities may need more individualized or intensive instruction in order to develop and learn the skills, behaviors, and concepts. They may require accommodations in the environment or in instructional strategies. Another example is children who are growing up with more than one language. How is their home language continuing to be developed, and how are early learning programs seeing this as an asset? We understand how learning multiple languages helps the child's progression in all areas of learning. For example, when children learn multiple languages, there are cognitive benefits, particularly in the area of executive functioning. They also benefit socially as they can create relationships in both languages while maintaining those strong ties with their family, community, and culture. To develop environments where children feel safe, connected, and see themselves reflected and valued, their families must be engaged in meaningful and intentional ways as well. Our relationships and active partnerships with parents and families is critical to ensuring that we are being responsive to both the family and child's needs and building upon those strengths. So as you can see, the ELOP includes 5 central domains that are broad areas of learning and development from birth to age 5. These domains are approaches to learning, social and emotional development, language and literacy, cognition, and perceptual, motor, and physical development. What's important to know is that each domain is related to and influences the others. For example, as preschoolers' working memory develops, which is a component of the domain approaches for learning or to learning, their ability to follow multiple step instructions improves, and their ability to learn complex math concepts increases. But because areas of early learning become so differentiated as children grow older, some domains for preschoolers are captured differently than they are for the infants and toddlers. You can see this under the domains for language and literacy and also cognition. This distinction best reflects the depth of development for 3 to 5-year-olds. These domains are further then broken down into subdomains. For example, the social and emotional development domain. The subdomains are relationships with adults, relationships with other children, emotional functioning, and sense of identity and belonging. Here you will see strong alignment between the ELOF and pyramid, specifically with the pyramid practices that support children's social and emotional learning and development. What we know is that positive social and emotional development and experiences in the early years provide such a critical foundation for lifelong development and learning. And as I mentioned earlier, is tied to and affects progression in all the other domains. Social development refers to a child's ability to create and sustain meaningful relationships with adults and with other children. Their emotional development is their ability to express, recognize, and manage his or her emotions, as well as respond appropriately to others. Pyramid provides effective practices that are intentional and inclusive to help all children develop in this domain, from those who benefit from program-wide and classroom-wide strategies to those who need more individualized, targeted support.
Thank you again for joining us today and for all that you do in Connecticut to support children and families. See you again next time.